Hello and welcome to Learn Twin Flame Tarot. So today we're doing the King of Swords in the Minor Arcana. We're going to look at the card together and then come back and talk about it in relation to Twin Flames. The King of Swords, a very powerful man. So usually this is the energy of a man, which could symbolise the divine masculine, but it could also symbolise the way we are viewing a situation and how we need to handle what's going on. So this is about taking your time to process what you are receiving, whether that's information from another, guidance from heaven, or something you are processing deep within inside. So he's processing his feelings, his emotions, and he's coming to a conclusion. He's making a decision. He's finding his way. He's finding a solution. He's working out what to do. He's making a detailed plan in his mind to make things move forward and happen. And he's also being guided by Archangel Chamuel, the finding angel, to find what he's seeking. And that may be an answer. It may be to follow his heart, to go within. It may be to find you in the darkness of, the soul, when he goes through that dark night of the soul. So he's finding his way and he's being guided. And he's showing you with that sword that he's willing and ready to make a decision. He knows that's the next step. So if he seems very cool or distant or calm and collected, he's got a big volcano ready to erupt inside. Changes on the horizon. Things are happening behind the scenes. He's taking control. But this is someone who's very cool, very calm, very collected, someone of power, someone who is very responsible, someone who may seem to sit on the fence until he makes that final decision and he makes that final call. So when this card comes up in a reading, we know that we just need to have a bit of patience and take our time to move forward in the right way, with the right answers and the right tools and the right skills. So if this comes up in a reading for you, take some time to work out what you want. Take some time to process your feelings to make the right decision. And if this comes up for the divine masculine, trust that he is on his way and he is doing what he needs to be doing, even if he seems to be distant, cool, or taking his time. The message is trust. Have faith and understand that this person is focused, that this person is determined, that this person is resilient, and this person will get they want no matter what. When they set their mind to something, it is accomplished. When they go forward fearlessly, it is done. And he's showing you all he has to do is decide, and then he will take action. Amazing. So the King of Wands is a very deep thinker. And that's why sometimes he can come across, especially if this card is connected with the divine masculine, as a little bit cool, a little bit indifferent, and divine feminine, you may wonder where you stand, because he could seem to be sitting on the fence or not making a move or not making a decision, when in spiritual truth it's all going on in his head. In his head he's planning, plotting, finding solutions, making decisions and working things out. So an energy of power. And Archangel Chamuel around the King of Swords, helping him to find what he's seeking. And what he's seeking is the answer. He's seeking knowledge, he's seeking truth, he's seeking an understanding of what to do. And that's what that sword is there for power and strength. And a lot like the Queen of Swords, very resilient. Once he makes up his mind, he makes a decision, it happens, he follows through on his plans. And that's what he's showing to you. So if you want an energy for this card, it would be indifferent, because in the twin flame journey, and that's what this card, this deck is, that's how we feel when the masculine is a bit distant or silent, or we don't know what's going on. We feel that they're indifferent. What is indifference? It means, do you care? We start questioning things. We start doubting the love. We start doubting the connection and wondering if we've made it all up in our head. And he's saying, I know it's time to follow my heart. It's time to follow your heart, not your mind. So the masculine knows he's been a bit distant with you, but it's how he finds his truth. And he's asking you to be patient with him so he can follow his heart and finally set himself free to do what he knows in his head he needs to do. It's just the head, we can get confused by the ego with fear and illusion and panic and struggle, and that can hold things back. So the King of Swords is saying, I know what I want, I know how to get there, I just need to get there. So give me a little bit of time to work through and process things, so then I follow my heart and make things happen in a physical way. So the Divine Feminine is saying, the way you act sometimes, it makes me question everything. So there's that indifferent energy again. So feminines, if this card comes up in a reading, and this is connected with the energy of how the masculine is behaving, try and read between the lines or see what's going on behind the surface or behind the mask, because there's so much going on. It's like the Divine Masculine has got a big volcano inside that's about to erupt and everything's going to come out. So it just needs a little bit of time and patience. So the King of Swords is someone who's contemplating, thinking, very focused and determined to make a plan and follow through and act on that plan. And he's saying, I know I seem distant, but I do love you. So it's about understanding that the indifference is illusion. He's got a lot going on inside, and he may be wearing a cool mask, but inside all that heat is bubbling up. It reminds me of Bella, from Twilight, in Breaking Dawn, in part 1, when she gets changed into a vampire. She just looks on the surface like she's dead. She's lying on that kind of bed and nothing's happening. She's lying there, nothing's going on. But inside, she's screaming in pain. She's shouting inside, and all the muscles and cells and blood vessels, it's all pumping. There's that venom that makes her into an eternal being, pumping all through her body. So inside it's all happening, just like with the King of Swords, inside it's all happening. But he shows this very cool, very calm, very collected exterior. And as a Divine Feminine, we have to see through that and know the truth. And the masculine knows that you see inside of him. He's saying, you see me. All you have to do is look a bit closer to understand what's truly going on and to give me some time. Time is all I need to make this real and to make this right. I hope this helps. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.